Now, from your home team, this is 25 News.
Trustees for the village of Peoria Heights have not decided to renew the contract for Fire Chief Dan Decker. Thank you for joining us on your Saturday evening. I'm Imani McClay. It's tonight's top story. Decker was hired almost 2 years ago. The board took action during a special session this morning after one of the trustees provided a list of complaints about Decker's leadership. Jennifer Reichert was the only trustee to support Decker, saying he isn't perfect but can fix current problems. However, trustee Nathan Steinwedel feels Decker's errors betrayed firefighters' trust in certain cases, including failing to provide basic medical and fire training. Decker did not attend today's special meeting due to a prior commitment, but did respond, saying he never received complaints about his job performance. For full details, head to 25newsnow.com.